One of the biggest mistake of Krishnamurti was that he was surrounded by spiritual people. It was his life. He was surrounded by theosophists all his life, and after on, people has continued to go after him. And in a major case, it was the believers and the followers of the guru of those time. Krishnamurti, it's a scientist of the mind, and the gurus are just scams. They are deceiving people using tradition and playing like a role of a guide, of a leader. And they are actually the most destructive people on earth because they have prevented the evolution of humanity. They have prevented our natural growth. They just repeat tradition in different words to impress people, and they have no merits. They brought us into into stupidity, into insensitivity, into a deep egotism that today we see the fruits of it. The mainstream spirituality is filled with freaks. And yeah, this is what's happened about Krishnamurti. He was surrounded by morons, and they prevented him to express fully at the end of his life by their question, by their behavior, by their lack of respect. For example, Krishnamurti said, "I'm not your guru." And those people didn't respect Krishnamurti. You can see it in their question, their way of talking to him. There is no respect. But put them in front of a guru, we impose them silence by just telling, shut up, sit and silent. They adore him. They want to lick his feet, and if they can, they want to enter into his womb to be the baby of the guru. They love the guru so much, but a decent man comes and say, "I'm not your boss." They say, "Okay, so I can mistreat you, I can insult you, I can ask you stupid questions." Such disgusting behavior. And you can see that if you go see, learn, watch about K-Life. You can see those people around him asking him stupid questions, understanding not a thing about any phrase that has been pronounced on any talk, and acting like they have achieved something. Such a crazy situation. Be aware of the scams. Don't indulge on things that are not understandable and that you are attached by belief, by tradition, and preconize to read and understand things by yourself instead of beliefs, and see if you have that logic, that sanity in your mind, if you know yourself or not. Don't pretend. Don't act like you are some enlightened being while you are unable to think clearly, unable to formulate a normal, simple sentence. What's the point to believe you're a god if you're the stupidest human being on earth? Of course, there are sensations on believing that you are something, and you all like to behave this way in the hope of deceiving others, and you are conscious about that. And that's why there is so much sick people in Krishnamurti groups, around Krishnamurti teachings, probably in Krishnamurti schools, because they are all spiritual freaks who are nuts, who don't understand nothing, who are insultants, who are able to lick the ass of a guru, who impose them, who scam them, who steal them, but incapable of respect to a simple human being or a real teacher. Friends, see you next time.